All right, so let's take a look at number 43. So 43 had us looking at this rectangle. And the rectangle is 5x squared and 3x. And it told us to find the area. How do I find the area of a rectangle? How do I find the area of a rectangle, Jack? So the length times the width. All right, always write a formula down before you use it. That's my requirement. So if you didn't write area equals length times width, you're doing that right now in your homework. All right, so Jack, I agree. What is my length, Jack? It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter which is which. So just give me one of them. 3x, and then what am I multiplying that by? Excellent. You have to show multiplication somehow. All right. What is my next step in simplifying that right side? Joseph? So I have 3 times 5, okay? Excellent. So I moved my like numbers together. You're all writing this work down if you didn't have it. All right. Now I multiply, so I have 3 times 5 is 15. Joseph, what do I do with my x times x squared? Excellent. And what's my final? Awesome. Nice job. What happens, I want you to go to the very end where you already are and write extra example. What happens if I have this one? So I'm going to do a new rectangle. Let's say this is 2x squared and this is 4x plus 1. And I want to find the area. Remember, area is equal to length times width. What are my two dimensions? What are my length and my width? Lawrence? Excellent. And I need to multiply those together, don't I? So I need to multiply 2x squared times that entire expression. So I need to put that entire expression of 4x plus 1 in parentheses. That's really, really important that that width has to go in parentheses. So this says 2x squared times a quantity of 4x plus 1. Can I add 4x plus 1? Can I add those to get 5x? Jacob? No. Why? Exactly. They're unlike terms. So, what property do I need to use to do this multiplication? Lawrence? Nope. What property do I need to use? What do I have to do this multiplication? Everyone's looking at the board. Grace, I need you not zoning out. This is an example of something we have already done. What property do I need to use to do this multiplication? Annika? I need to do the distributive property. I need to multiply 2x squared times 4x. I need to add to that 2x squared times 1. All of you are writing this down. If I'm doing it, you're doing it. That is the distributive property. I have a term outside the parentheses, and I multiply it by a term in the parentheses that has addition between them. Now, let's look at that first part. What do I need to do to multiply 2x squared and 4x? What do I need to do, Francesca? Yep. So I'm going to do 2 times 4 times x squared times x. You're all doing this. Joseph, are you doing this? Equals, well, 2 times 4 is 8. What is x squared times x? Alex? The second power plus 1? All right, so I have x to the second power plus 1. So I have 8x to the third. Now, what's 2x squared times 1? What's 2? This is the easiest thing I'm going to ask you all day. What is 2x squared times 1? Ben? It's just 2x squared. Any number times 1 is the same number. So I'm just going to continue to write that plus 2x squared all the way down. Can I add? So I have 8x cubed plus 2x squared. Can I add those together? Listen. Can I add together 8x cubed and 2x squared? Can I add those together? Joseph, what do you think? I do agree they both have the same variable. But what's different on both of them? The exponent. Can I add them together if they have different exponents? Can you add them to, how many of you guys agree that you can add them together if you have different exponents? Who thinks you can't add them? No, you cannot add them together because they have different exponents. So these are unlike terms because exponents are different. So this is your final answer. You're going to need that for tomorrow night's homework. All right, you guys can go. By the way,